Hey everyone and welcome. Today we are diving into one of the most incredible, most jaw-dropping shows that nature has to offer, a total solar eclipse. It's this amazing moment where the cosmos just lines up perfectly to put on a show for all of us down here on Earth. So to put it in a way we can all relate to, what exactly happens when the moon decides to just completely photobomb the sun? It's, way more than just a funny cosmic picture. It's a huge event that has absolutely fascinated people for thousands of years.
At its most basic, the definition is pretty simple. A solar eclipse happens when our moon slides directly between us, here on Earth, and the sun. When it does that, it casts this moving shadow on our planet, and for a few moments, it blocks out the sun's light. It's all about getting those three players, sun, moon, and Earth, in a perfect line.
And that alignment, it has to be incredibly precise. This can only happen during the new moon phase, which is when the moon's on the same side of the Earth as the sun. Now, depending on how perfect that lineup is, we can get a few different kinds of solar eclipses: total, partial, and annular. But trust me, it's the total eclipse that holds all the real magic.
So what is it that makes a total solar eclipse just so breathtaking? It's not just that the sun disappears for a bit. No. The real reason is this astronomical coincidence that is almost too perfect to be believed. It's a real miracle of cosmic geometry.
And this is where it gets kind of mind-bending. The sun is, well, it's enormous. It's about 400 times wider than our little moon. So logically, right, there's no way the moon should be able to block it out. But, and this is the incredible part, the sun also happens to be about 400 times farther away from us than the moon is.
So you see, it all comes down to that number, 400. This perfect, unbelievable ratio of size and distance means that these two totally different objects appear to be the exact same size in our sky. That's the secret ingredient. It allows the moon to act like this perfect celestial shield, sliding right over the sun and giving us that awe-inspiring spectacle of totality.
Okay, so we've got the cosmic mechanics down. But what does all of this actually feel like when you're standing on the ground right in the middle of the moon's shadow? Let's just walk through what that experience is like.
First, the light starts to change in a way that just feels deeply unnatural. It's not like a normal sunset at all. The sky darkens with this eerie, rapid twilight, plunging the world into a strange, premature night right in the middle of the day. And you don't just see the change, you literally feel it on your skin. As the sun's warmth gets blocked, the temperature can just plummet. We're talking a drop of more than 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or over 5 degrees Celsius in just a couple of minutes. It's like someone flipped a giant switch on the planet's thermostat, sending the sudden chill right through the air. And it's not just us who notice. All of nature gets confused. Animals get very quiet. Birds might stop their singing, thinking that nighttime has suddenly arrived. Crickets might even start their evening chirping. It's like nature's internal clock just gets completely reset by this bizarre event.
And all of this anticipation leads up to the grand finale, totality. The moment the moon fits perfectly over the sun, we get to see something that is normally completely hidden from us: the sun's wispy outer atmosphere, the corona. It appears as this shimmering, pearly white crown of light, just flaming out from behind the black disk of the moon. It's a sight you will truly never forget.
And part of what makes it so unbelievably special is just how rare it is. The moon's shadow is pretty small, so it only traces this really narrow path across the Earth as it moves. So for any single spot on the globe, a total solar eclipse is a true once-in-a-lifetime event. It might only happen once every few hundred years.
Now, as amazing as this all sounds, and it comes with a really critical warning. If you ever want to experience this yourself, you absolutely must protect your eyes.
Let me be perfectly clear. Never, ever look directly at the sun, even if it's just partially covered. The intense radiation can cause severe, permanent eye damage. We're talking blindness. The only safe way to view an eclipse is through certified solar eclipse glasses or special solar viewers. Regular sunglasses are not nearly enough. Please be safe.
For us today, an eclipse is this predictable scientific marvel. But for most of human history, it was something else entirely. It was seen as this terrifying, powerful, and often world-changing event. Can you imagine? You have no scientific explanation for why the sun, the source of all warmth, all light, all life, is suddenly being eaten from the sky. For so many ancient cultures, this was a terrifying omen, a message from angry gods. It was a moment of genuine cosmic terror.
a sign that the world might be end. Which, brings us to a final thought. We now understand the celestial mechanics behind it all. We can predict eclipses down to the second. So if they're no longer divine omens or signs of doom, what are they to us now? Are they just a scientific curiosity? Or do they still hold this incredible power to connect us to the sheer vastness of the universe and just remind us of our small but pretty spectacular place within it all? Something to think about.